marriage, as always talked about, is a very beautiful experience to be involved in, to actually get into. But the reality on the ground is if you know you are not really prepared for it, don't get into it. The truth of the matter is you need to really have your mind made up that just as the vow says, whether good or bad. So during bad moments, you are in together. During good moments, you are in together. During happy moments, you are in together. During sad moments, you are in together. The fact remains, and it's just what it is. Marriage is beautiful. It takes the two of you to really make it become very fruitful, to become very successful. It doesn't actually take only one person. It takes the two of you. At some point in time, the other individual must have to let go for the other partner to feel confirmed. At another time, the one who may feel confirmed will also have to let go for the other partner who early on let go to also be made to feel confirmed. So it's a here and there sort of affair. When this understanding remains between the two of you, married man and woman, your marriage really grows very beautifully and continues to be a sort of inspiration to young men and women who might not have gotten married. That inspiration will get them to want to actually decide to settle down finally. On the other hand, there are times when you are tempted to want to cheat on your partner. But the reality here again is the moment you decide, and cheating is not an accident. Cheating most times is an intended practice, something you intend to do. In most cases, it assumes the state of an intentional act, something you intentionally do. But when that intention comes up after the fulfillment of it, is when you, upon detailed assessment, are able to figure out that no, you took a wrong direction. You actually did not become fair to your partner. You hadn't actually treated your partner very fairly. Cheating on your spouse says a lot about you. I want us to give a moment for these 5 things cheating on your partner says about you. The first thing is cheating on your partner tells of how insensitive you are, how much inhumane you are to your partner, how much you are not so caring about the emotions of your spouse, how he or she would feel should he or she come to find out what you've done to him or her. The sense of hurt, the emotions, the sad emotion, the emotion of feeling so disappointed, the anger emotion, the emotion of beginning to feel so regretful. Perhaps he or she might have been advised earlier but decided to just ignore all odds and get along with you. And here, this is what he or she is beginning to experience with you. Those emotions, you will be seen as insensitive to all of those, not being empathetic enough, trying to put yourself into the shoes of your partner, asking yourself this major question: how would you feel if the same thing were done to you? So that very moment of you intentionally or you choosing to cheat on your partner, it tells of how insensitive you are. And it's a very major feature, one you should not play down. The second thing cheating on your partner says about you is how much you place your priorities, what you consider very important to you, how much you prioritize those things over the needs of your wife or your husband. So for you, nothing about your partner really matters. During the moment when you decide to cheat on him or her, after all, what is it? Just for once. I don't care what he or she is going to feel. That is selfish. But under normal circumstances, your partner's needs must matter to you. No matter how much important what you need is, there must be equal share. There must actually be fairness. So that paying attention to your need ensure equally her needs are paid attention to. So cheating on your partner tells you how much you prioritize your personal feelings, your personal needs over those of your partner. That should not be. For as long as the two of you are one, as the scripture has said, that when a man and a woman are joined together in holy matrimony, they assume the status of one flesh. And within that status, there is fairness. Priority is not given an imbalanced position. It is given a balanced position. So that to the left side where perhaps the wife is, she has to experience fairness. To the right side where the husband is, he has to experience fairness. Now, the third thing cheating on your partner says about you is that you have no respect for yourself, basically, as well as your partner. Why would you go and cheat on your partner? You lose respect. For every partner or every individual who holds him or herself in high esteem, asking him or herself that key question: why should I do this? Am I not losing my self-respect? So an answer, reliably, one that is very tangible enough, I'm sure, when got into this question, will make you now know the decision to make. So then, for as long as I want to keep my self-respect, and that for my wife, the respect I have for her, or the respect I have for my husband, I should not cheat on him or her. So cheating on your spouse, cheating on your partner, tells of how much of low respect you have for yourself and for your partner. Now, the fourth thing you should also take note of that cheating on your spouse says about you is how much you lack the sense of empathy, how much you lack the sense of understanding as far as your relationship is concerned. So how your spouse will feel does not matter to you. What the relationship really means, you have not come to actually understand it. In every relationship, you should know there are rules. So one of them is not cheating on your partner. If you come to understand this, you will not cheat on your partner. So be fair to me, I'll be fair to you. It's a rule. Communication. You tell me what I need to know, I tell you what you need to know. We don't hide anything from anyone. This is also another rule. So there are several rules in every relationship that need to be respected. And when that respect is kept towards the two of you, you will not do what will hurt the emotions of your partner. And one amongst such things is cheating on him or her. That is not ideal. So it's very much an unhealthy practice. So as you watch me, you know you are so much glued to the habits of cheating on your partner. Think about it over and over again. There are certain things you are telling everyone who knows you about that are not healthy for your self-image. Now, the fifth thing, which is the last, I want to draw your attention to is it's also how much you can't be trusted, how much your spouse cannot trust you. So, in instances where your partner comes to find out that this is exactly what you're doing on the blind side of him or her, you will end up losing every trust he or she had for you initially. Everything will be gone. Communication as a result will be affected. Major. Every other thing will be affected. So if formerly your partner liked telling you about how he or she was planning or intending to get something done with you, that will be put on hold because he or she will now begin to think that no, I can't trust my partner any longer. So 5 things. Think about them. And then ask yourself whether it is worth cheating on your partner. There are so many consequences that practice comes with. So the next time you are moved or tempted to want to do that, think about these 5 things. But bear in mind that the woman you have as a partner, the man you have as a partner, deserves better, deserves exactly what you think you deserve. So for as long as it's your plan, your intention, both of you are actually having that thought, making your relationship, your marriage blossom, go far, to the point where on that beautiful day when both of you have gray hair on your heads, you are able to hug each other in a very loving way, look into each other's face, and tell that yes, we really, by God's grace, fought our way through. Here we are with our grandchildren and our children. I mean, what story is more beautiful than this? So make your marriage work, make your relationship work, give it that touch that will make other people also love to get married and remain married. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and as I always do, I encourage you to keep a positive attitude and take very good care of yourself until I come your way another time.